Freak Show. Let's review episode 9 of American Horror Story Apocalypse, and spoiler warning for those of you out there who haven't watched the episode yet. This episode was written by Asha Michelle Wilson and it was directed by Jennifer Arnold. The episode starts out with Jeff and Mutt, and Jeff is basically bitching about the Antichrist not knowing what to do, and it's annoying as fuck. Especially watching these two idiots bitch about the Antichrist who does nothing but bitch. Infuriating. The cooperative is finally mentioned by Venable, and when Jeff and Mutt don't take her seriously as she wants, she quits. And this inspires Jeff to come up with an idea, which we'll see later. At Miss Robichaux's academy, Mallory can't resurrect a bird and wonders what's up with her powers, when Cordelia and Myrtle insist that maybe she's trying too hard. The witches are basically afraid that Michael will come for them like he promised, and Cordelia says there's a spell protecting the house from allowing demons and bad people from entering. This is where Dinah Stevens shows up and punches a huge hole in Cordelia's spell with her voodoo, allowing Michael and Miss Mead to enter the house. Zoe and Queenie are teaching the younger witches, along with Bubbles as a tutor, and Michael enters the room and he tells the witches he's there for revenge, and it's on, guys. Zoe and Queenie are still in the middle of teaching, so they try to use the nails that they're using during the instruction to kill Michael. But he turns the nails around and uses them to kill the witches. Even Bubbles. Damn it, not Bubbles. I really liked her. R.I.P. girlfriend. Miss Mead takes off her lower right arm and revealed a gun, and she shoots Zoe in the head, killing her. Queenie tries to use her magic to kill Miss Mead, but it won't work on an android, and Queenie sadly is killed by the gunshots. Dinah asks Michael if they're good, and he tells her that they are. She's just gotten the green light for 13 episodes of her talk show. So another person has sold their soul to Satan, guys. I mean, damn, what's up with everybody selling their shit this season? Like, it's just no big deal. I mean, this is a good thing for Satan. It's like there's a blue light special going on right now on Souls down in America. Cordelia, Myrtle, Coco, Madison, and Mallory escape the carnage in the house, leaving Michael to throw yet again another temper tantrum. Jeff and Mutt, being the snoop and tech-savvy dicks they are, they placed a camera in Miss Mead and are watching what Michael is doing from their offices, even going so far as to use their own responses to serve as Miss Mead's. Both give Michael the idea to form the cooperative, code name for the Illuminati, and they'd be a personal army of people who have sold their souls to Satan. Rich people who have sold their souls to Satan. Now, I don't really remember what they said because I was so fucking over this stupid scene. I couldn't bear to pay attention anymore. I can't believe those two coked up computer nerds gave Michael the idea for the cooperative and the apocalypse. Though it is fitting for those two fucktards who call each other bro to end the world. The witches have escaped to Misty's cabin in the woods, and they verify Misty is off gallivanting with Stevie Nicks. Aw, just what our awesome Misty Day deserves. Cordelia's spirit, I guess, uses Descensium to go back to the academy and tries to bring back the dead witches, but their souls are gone. Madison admits to Delia that it's a pretty cool trick that she saw Michael do in the murder house. And Delia does what all of us have wanted to do for a long time, which is bitch slap Madison for her stupidity. Cordelia basically blames Madison for killing everyone because she failed to inform her Supreme that Michael could do that. It seems once again, y'all were right. Mallory can turn back time. It seems our Mallory saved the deer by reversing the flow of time and sending it back to its youth, so she can save the coven by going back in time, if, however, it doesn't kill her first. I just don't know what to do with all this stuff right now, guys. I mean, Myrtle goes back in time, there's no aliens, these two idiots make the apocalypse. I just don't know. Now, as they're preparing to send Mallory back, Myrtle tells of 1913 at a celebration for the Romanovs in Russia, and the show flashes back to 1918, which is 5 years later. God dang it, guys, we are yet again in another flashback inside a flashback! We revisit the story of Anastasia Romanov and her family's subsequent murder. Before the murders, Anastasia places a necklace around her neck and used it to save her family temporarily for a moment before they were executed. It turns out Anastasia was a witch but couldn't protect her family. Mallory's test is to go back and to stop the execution. The witches need a test to be sure that Mallory's power will work without risking her death. And I don't understand it, but no one notices a hot Billy Lord in that cellar with so many damn people. Anyway, sadly, it doesn't work, and the second best scene of the episode is when Billy rises from the tub with blood running out of her eyes and her nose. Delia says Mallory's power will never bloom while she's alive, and they must invoke the sacred taking. Myrtle refuses to do it, and they both go to the Hawthorne School to convince the Warlocks to join them in their fight against Michael. But they're all dead, guys, every single one. Even our beloved Behold. The episode closes out with Michael meeting with the members of the cooperative and setting up plans for the outpost shortly before the apocalypse. I don't know what to say, except the storyline is, still being in the past is distracting me from enjoying the episodes. I don't think I can honestly give this episode a rating because it would be too low of a score. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a good episode, but, did the writers just give up and take ideas from the other seasons? Such as when Miss Mead shot everybody, including poor Queenie, like the way that Hank did in Marie Laveau's shop in Coven. The only good part in the episode was when Michael got Dinah to get through the magic on Cordelia's house. And then everything else really sucked. Those two idiots gave Michael the idea for the apocalypse. That's just some weak-ass shit. Michael is a fucking fantastic character in the beginning of the series, but the writers evolved him into a fucking whiny little spoiled brat. Guys, I do get that mentally he's still a kid, even though his body aged literally 10 years overnight. However, the purpose of this episode is to tie up loose ends and prepare the storyline for the finale. But we're still in the fucking past! How is it possible the present is only in 3 episodes? This season started off wonderful and magnificent and so strong. But the second half flopped out of the ass of someone who clearly didn't have one fuck to spare. Now, I'm going back to rewatch all the episodes today, so I hope I'll feel differently about the season. But you know what serial killers say about hope. Now, fellow AHS lovers, we've got to do something about this. This Sunday, November 11th, is Supreme Spamming Sunday. I've received tons of messages from viewers that I should be a writer for American Horror Story, and I totally fucking agree with you. So this Sunday, we're going to spam American Horror Story, Ryan Murphy, and Brad Falchuk with the message, hire Mary Girl Moody as a writer for American Horror Story, hashtag Mary Girl for AHS. If you agree with this, please join me in posting this to all of your social media on Sunday, and don't forget to tag Ryan, Brad, and American Horror Story in everything. Links to Ryan, Brad, and American Horror Story social media are in the description, nicely wrapped up in a bow for you. By the way, I'm preparing now for the season finale next week. I'm having a special live stream before the finale, and I'll give out a bunch of prizes during the live stream and beyond the horror, including mystery packages for my US residents. So join me next week. Links to the live streams are in the description. And I'm giving away a bunch of gift cards in my group, The Freaks of AHS, next week, in a little contest called Guess Who I Am. Members also get a special Facebook-only American Horror Story Apocalypse video this Friday, so look out for that. Huge thank you to my patrons whose generosity pays for all the prizes that I give away to you. Alicia, Mia, and baby Jalen George. No-Tell Hotel, Michael Mullins Wright, Jeremy Oren, Vic and Stark, Kenny Joseph, Joseph Anthony, Rhiannon Gilreath, Don Ford, Ex Misa, Jill Post, Michael Good, Maureen Healy, Shay Salton, Irish Melly, Ray Myers, Leah Bashford, Rez Ramirez, Cody Spencer, Cody Begg, Mike Gedney, and Debbie Ebby. To become a patron and earn tons of rewards for $1, click on the link in the description. Now, I really want to know what you guys thought of episode 9. Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to support the channel, leave a like or a dislike. Weekly Wednesday live streams are Thursday to avoid spoilers. And Beyond the Horror, my unofficial American Horror Story after show, is every Wednesday night immediately following the current episode of American Horror Story on my backup channel, Mondays Are Murder. Thank you all so much for watching. And I would tell you to beware of Sexy Scathach, but she's probably locked in fucking flashback hell just like we are.
Beware of Sexy Scathach.
Wednesday, September 12th on FX.